Alright guys, we need to take a look at Ronin here on the channel once again. Now the last time we looked at this was on March the 12th, so that's about 68 days ago. So it's been a while guys. We do need to see what's going on with Ronin. I personally have a little bit of Ronin myself, and I think this is going to be a very good gaming token to hold on to. Now, we need to look at the volume down here because we are sitting about 68 cents. And the larger volume nodes down here kind of end at about 82 cents here. And then you have this big, gap pretty much where there's just a little bit of volume. But the next time we see a node about this big is up here at about $1.42. Now, there's going to be a little bit resistance. You can see all of these weekly resistances right here, basically between $1.42 and $1.84, and and then we got to get out of this Fibonacci here. So this Fibonacci is going to be really difficult, guys. I can tell you it's not going to be easy to punch through it, but we will eventually get through it. Now, if I zoom out, let's look at the whole chart here on a weekly time frame, and just to give you a little bit more of an idea about the volume. So yeah, once we get above that, we pretty much go down in volume. And then we get to a point between about $2.68, not a dollar, and up to about $3.18. That this area is going to be a little bit harder to clear as well. And then the volume really drops, guys. So yeah, I think we need to take a look at the daily time frame here, and let's look at this flag that this has formed. Let's get rid of this volume to unclutter this a little bit. Now, the breakout of this flag is up here at about 95 cents. So if this breaks to the upside, guys, this is going to about 95 cents. So that means it's going to break probably these two resistances. And at the moment, it is slightly above this 66.6 cents resistance. Now, keep in mind, my green lines are weekly resistances, but we're looking at this on a daily time frame. But the longer the time frame, the candle over these lines, the better, of course. So let's take a look at the RSI and the stochastic RSI as well. Let's see what is going on here. Now, on the daily time frame, actually looks pretty good. Looks like it's about to curve back up on the Stoch. It is slightly pointed up here on the RSI. Let's take a look at the weekly. It's pointed pretty heavily to the upside here on the Stoch, and just kind of going flat here a little bit on the RSI. But okay, weekly and daily look fine. Let's look at the lower term time frames. 4 hour actually pointed up here on both, so this looks fine too. So the 4 hour, the 1 day, and the weekly, okay so far. The 1 hour, okay, it looks like it's about to cool down a little bit in the 1 hour, a little bit overheated on the Stoch, and just got out of the overheated area on the RSI. 15 minute, let's see, it's almost, yeah, it's oversold. Not almost, but yeah, it looks like it's almost about to turn back to the upside here. Yeah, actually, it just ticked, so you can see, yeah, it did start. It actually went a little bit flat. It's not going up yet, but probably in the next, I would say, 15-minute candle, you'll see this tick up. But this is kind of going flat here on the RSI for now as well, too. And yeah, guys, I do think Ronin is in for a little bit more upside here. It may slightly cool off though here in the very, very short term, but yeah, I do believe this is probably going to make it out of this channel and probably clear this 70.3 cent mark, but let's see if it still has strength when it gets up here to about 77 cents. And like I said, that target is up at about 95 cents. So yeah, let's take a look at the tokenomics now, guys. And Ronin is actually at about a 177 on, the rankings here of coins. Not too bad, actually. It's in the top 200. There's a 1 billion max supply. Keep that in mind. That's actually pretty low. Circulating, you do have about 65.4% that is circulating from this. So, it's not bad either. Most max supplies are like 10 billion, I would say. That's probably the average that you'll normally see. And yeah, let's take a look at the all-time high was what, $4.45. You're getting about an 85% discount at the moment, guys. You can see I've lost actually quite a bit on Ronin, unfortunately. But, we'll see if I DCA a little bit more into this. I would like to get a little bit more actually and bring down this average. So anyways, you know, my average is $1.85, but I still think my $1.85 will eventually turn green, of course. I do believe Ronin can actually go pretty high. Having such low supply here, it's probably about an $8 to $10 coin in my opinion, maybe even $12 if gaming really gets going. Taking a quick look at Bitcoin, guys, you can see it's a few $100 above this support at the moment, and it's trying to work its way back up over this resistance here at 106.155. Now, the reason I think we came back down here was to fill the CME gap, honestly, and we are getting quite a good bounce today because that is filled, so there's nothing really to worry about to the downside. Now, the target is up here at about 113,000, let's say 600 or 500. So I don't think we're going to just, you know, go straight up in a line like this, but we're probably going to do something like a lightning bolt, you know. And maybe by the end of the week, if we don't have anything bad, you know, economically and things come out. So yeah, I think we could probably hit a new all-time high this week. Now, Ethereum, the target is up here at about $3,000. And again, it does have a lot of resistance before it gets there. It's probably not going to zoom up like this candle as well. Not this candle, but this stick. But it's probably going to do something like a lightning bolt as well, like Bitcoin. I think it's going to be a slow grind up. But yeah, we do have to, you know, get through these resistances. Now, if we take a quick look at the, you know, total market cap excluding Bitcoin, guys, we're a little bit lower than earlier. We're at 1.18, so I think we were right at like 1.19, but right on the line a little bit earlier. So we have fallen just a little bit. So anyways, I still think this is mainly a consolidation. We still have a lot of time. We got almost 5 hours on this candle to try to pick it back up. Now, the dominance, guys, green candle. Yeah, and this is the daily time frame. So we've been going up for like 6 days straight. And like I said, we do need to break this 2.5-year trend line. We got a big bounce off it. But, you know, in the end, I do think we're going to come back down and break this trend line. But we do have to break the 60.46% as well. I'm not going to celebrate until we're there at least. Now, the dollar is actually getting a little bit of a bounce here. And it actually hit this little trend line and bounced off it. But it's also getting support here at the, 100.386 mark. So keep that in mind, but it is a red candle today. Now, quarterly returns, it actually, you know, Bitcoin has recovered all of what it lost in Q1. Ethereum, almost everything it lost in Q1, but it's not looking bad, guys. You know, I'm actually kind of proud of Ethereum a little bit. Now, the liquidation heat map, we're at 565 million that have been wrecked. That has come down actually since my last video. I think it was over 600 something. So the longs are still getting wrecked the most. The fear and greed, 74 again today. We've just been between 70 and 74 for like, I don't know, like 7, 8, maybe 9 days, guys. Now, the altcoin season index, guys, is still in 18 today. I just looked at this in the Solve Protocol video I just made. So yeah, it hasn't really budged. But guys, when the dominance goes up, this goes down. So we need the opposite to happen, really. Now, the bull market peak indicator is still the same, 0 from 30. The best indicator, Pi Cycle Top indicator, looks, in my opinion, like it is starting to curve back up. But, you know, what do you see? Now, the economic calendar we have today, or this week is, you know, yesterday we had a speaker. Today we had several speakers. This U.S. leading index, we actually didn't get such good news today. It was actually a negative measurement here in Moodix, guys. Now you can see that we did have several pieces of macroeconomic news, but they were all quite small. You know, when you're looking at these numbers over here, these are huge. You know, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, we were seeing more numbers like this. But when Trump came along, guys, we started to see numbers like this. So absolutely insane. Now, anyways, let's go back to the calendar. Tomorrow, we just have a couple of speakers. Wednesday is a dead day totally. Thursday, jobless claims and PMI. I think there's one speaker here. Friday, we have nothing now. There was actually a speaker here on Friday, but they have taken that off the calendar. Now, it's a 92% chance that we're not going to get a cut next month. Now, in July, let's go ahead and look at that too. It looks like also they're not predicting a cut, which is kind of strange, guys. I mean, if we look at Trueflation, It's 1.99%. That's exactly what, the Fed wants. I don't know what more they want, guys. So it's really insane, in my opinion, that we're not getting a cut. Even, let's look at September. Finally, maybe in September we'll get a cut. Honestly, there's still a lot of time, though. There's still about 30 days left for the next FOMC meeting. And yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. There's still 4 weeks, really. A lot can change during that period of time. Now, Crypto Bubbles is looking pretty ugly today. Unfortunately, there's only a few things in here that are green at all. Now, if you want to stake your Ronin, now I did, like I said, a solve protocol video a little bit earlier. But yeah, you can go to Earn here, and we can type in Ronin. Let's see what comes up for Ronin here for staking. Now, there's only 8 deals found. And it looks like Binance may have the best. It has flexible here. So yeah, guys, check it out. I think I have my Ronin actually in BitGet, though. I'm not 100% sure, but this doesn't have every platform. They don't have BitGet at all in Coinondo. I'm not sure why. It's one of the bigger exchanges. So check out BitGet too. You may get a little bit more. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends. Check out some of the deals with the exchanges that I have below. If you sign up through me, guys, it really helps me out a lot. I just got MEXC today as a partner, and just want to, give them a shout out today. And yeah, guys, if you want to check out Bitunix as well, it's also in the description. It's not just about these measurements, guys, but they do have charts and statistics, and they write articles and things like this all the time, guys. This is especially a great tool for stock trading, but it can work for crypto too. So anyways, if you want these measurements only, then you can join the channel for $2, guys. And I'll put you in the Telegram group, and I'll forward most of those relevant measurements to the Telegram group. So anyways, guys, like I said, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.